Welcome to another Pursuing Travel with the Millers adventures. In this video, we're going to go to Grand Turk, which, as you can see here, is north of Hispaniola and southeast of the Bahamas. And for this video, we're going to head to the north end of the island and see the lighthouse that is there, as well as take a look at a few other kind of areas and talk about Grand Turk's salt producing history. So starting out, we were doing a day tour, so we passed by the main hospital in Grand Turk and then also headed over to the Grand Turk Lighthouse. You can't go in it anymore, but you can still take a look at it from the outside. It's not huge, but it's the only lighthouse in the entire Turks and Caicos. And it's 60 feet tall and was built in 1852. And it's kind of on a cliff edge area there in the far northern tip of the island. We also saw statues like to the first premier of the Turks and Caicos, and then went by one of the salt ponds that had wild flamingos in it. So if you're heading to Grand Turk and you've never seen wild flamingos in their habitat, you can possibly see them as you're driving by one of the former salt ponds that are on the island. And that leads up to Grand Turk's salt history. From the 1600s all the way up until 1960, that was the main export of Grand Turk. They would flood ponds with salt water, and then from there they would let it evaporate, and then scrape the salt that's left over and export it out. Today you can still buy, as you saw, some of the salt, but the industries really it's not the main industry anymore for Grand Turk. That is tourism. But you'll see here like a couple of the salt ponds. So there's one in the distance there, right next to the airport runway. And there's another one where you can really kind of see the different pond areas that separated different salt kind of areas. And on the tail end of our day trip, we of course stopped by the Grand Turk sign. And something interesting, you might say, why is there a cactus and why is it called Turk? Well, that's because that's a specific cactus that grows on the island that the top of it, our kind of bloom area, looks like a Turkish hat. So, because they found that type of cactus growing on the island, they called it Turk. Thanks for watching. Visit our website and subscribe if you like this video content.